Hey ladies, it is Victoria. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and please go ahead and click on that subscribe button. In today's video, I will be doing another feminine hygiene talk. I know you guys love these videos, so I'm gonna try to keep them rolling for you guys. So stay tuned, it is coming up next. All right, ladies, so in this video, I wanted to discuss with you all some of the common feminine issues that we have, such as vaginal odor or excessive discharge, yeast infections, and BV. And I'm really excited about this particular video because I have found or stumbled upon a product that covers all of these mentioned, and that is boric acid. Looks like this. Now, there's many different types of boric acid supplements or suppositories, but I like NutraBlast boric acid, and it's called Boric Life, and these are suppositories. Now, the reason that I like these is because it helps you keep your pH levels balanced. And the reason why that is so important in your feminine hygiene is because when your vagina is too alkaline, that is when you are more susceptible to having yeast infections or bacteria overgrowth, BV, or excessive discharge, or even vaginal odor. The V, and I'll call it that for the sake of the video, but the V is naturally acidic. So when it's too alkaline, like I said, it is a breeding ground for bacteria to overgrow and cause you to have some serious issues. Now, when you're using a suppository such as boric acid, it does contain a mineral that is acidic to help you keep your pH level balanced and to keep your vaginal flora intact. Now, there are so many things that can throw off your pH level, and I just want to go over a few of those with you all in case you weren't familiar with it or if you've never seen one of my videos before. And those could be things like soaps that have dyes in them, washcloths that have dyes in them, so any color washcloth that's not white. Those dyes can actually bleed off and get into your vaginal area, causing you to have infection, as well as intercourse, because semen is alkaline, causing your pH level to become imbalanced, as well as antibiotics, especially antibiotics. Now, I am not a doctor, and I'm not telling you not to use antibiotics. I'm just saying that I don't like antibiotics. And the reason I don't like antibiotics is because antibiotics, while they are great for getting rid of bacteria, unfortunately, they don't only get rid of the bad bacteria that's causing you to have infection, but it also gets rid of all of your good bacteria that you need to fight infection. So a suppository such as Boric Life by NutraBlast is something that could actually help support in fighting off just the bad bacteria. That way it won't interfere with any good bacteria. Now, in addition to using a product like boric acid, ladies, you also want to make sure that you are ingesting lots of probiotics, especially if you are having recurrent yeast infections or if you have BV, because it means that there is some type of imbalance in your gut. So you want to make sure that you are ingesting lots of probiotics either by supplement form, which you can pick up from a pharmacy, or you can order offline. I'll leave a link in the description box below of like a probiotic you can get from Amazon or something of the sort. But I also like to include probiotic rich foods, because that way your body can properly assimilate your nutrients better and really get your gut flora in balance. So you can do that with products like yogurt, or I like to make my own sauerkraut. I'll also have a video on that. I'll leave the link in the description box. Or you can make your own sour cream, kimchi, coconut kefir, what have you. But just make sure that you are including lots of probiotic rich foods, or at least a probiotic supplement in your diet. Now, as many of you already know, I am a huge advocate for probiotics. I even have a video on how to use a yogurt douche to get rid of yeast infections, or how to crush up probiotics and make a douche out of that. But many of you were uncomfortable with douches, and I totally understand why. I do understand that doctors and gynecologists advise against douche, which is why I love this product so much, because it is just a suppository and it serves the exact same purpose. It also comes with these pH strips. They look like this, and you can test your pH and you can determine whether you are in a range that is too alkaline, and you can go ahead and use a suppository before it turns into some type of infection. Now, there are a lot of different boric acid companies or boric acid brands out there, but I just want to let you guys know the one that I trust the most is going to be Boric Life by NutraBlast. So much so that I actually reached out to them about this video today and asked them if they would collaborate with me. You can go on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description box, and you'll see so many great reviews on this product. So look into it. I'll leave a link and a coupon code in the description box for you guys to get a discount off of this. Now let me explain how this works. So if you are currently having a yeast infection or BV or vaginal discharge, excessive vaginal discharge, then what you would want to do is you want to take one suppository and you want to take it at bedtime for 7 consecutive days. Other than that, if you're using it as a preventative measure, you can use it every 8 weeks or so, just to make sure that you do not get a yeast infection or you don't get BV, or just to keep yourself feeling fresh and clean, or if you have an odor, to kind of cut that down a bit. But like I said, if you are currently having a yeast infection or BV and you're trying to get rid of that, then you want to use this for 7 consecutive days. Now before I go, ladies, I just wanted to leave you all with a few more tips to make sure that your girlfriend is nice and fresh down there at all times. And that is going to be to ingest lots of water. Drink lots of water, especially if you can add a little lemon to that, because lemon and water helps flush toxins out of your body. So make sure that you include lots of lemon water in your diet. Another suggestion that I have for you all is to make sure that you aren't wearing any types of undergarments that are too tight, because when you do that, you actually trap moisture in that area, and moisture is the breeding ground for bacteria to grow. So make sure your undergarments are kind of on the looser side and it's not trapping too much moisture down there. Also, you want to make sure that you are maintaining a healthy diet. You want to stay away from junk food or food that has too much sugar, because bacteria loves sugar. You want to make sure you are ingesting foods that are rich in antioxidants, like blueberries or any type of berry, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, because that will help fight off any types of toxins that you may have. And finally, just healthy hygiene practices. Like, make sure you are not using soaps that will irritate your area. Try your best to use white soaps, and try your best to make sure you're using white washcloths. And I know I've said that already, but that's just very important, because myself, I did not know for a long time that it was my soaps and my washcloths that was giving me recurrent yeast infections. So I will also make sure, guys, that I link my other hygiene videos in the description box. Please like and subscribe, and check out my other channel. I have a vlog channel called Victoria's House. I will leave that in the description box as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.